Here in lesson 4, we're going to see a lesson that's very, very similar to what we had in lesson 3 with the segment addition postulate. Today we're going to do the angle addition postulate. Your essential question, how can you communicate that two angles are congruent, but what are you going to be tested on? Learning target number 5 and 6, be able to classify angles, and then also be able to calculate values and angle measures using the angle addition postulate. Alright, so some quick vocabulary. How do we classify angles? Well, basically, hopefully you already know a little bit about this. An acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Right? So an example might be something like that. That is clearly less than 90 degrees. We also have right angles. Right angles, you cannot assume that an angle is a right angle, even if it looks like it, unless you have this little symbol in the corner. And of course, a right angle is equal to 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is the other one, and this is any angle that is greater than 180 degrees. And if you needed an example, that would be an angle that's an obtuse angle. Sorry, not greater than 180 degrees, it's greater than 90 degrees. Congruent angles, obviously you know what congruent means. So congruent angles, if you have angles that are congruent, the symbol that you're going to use for congruent angles is just a little dash mark through the arc that we have in the angle. Alright, the angle addition postulate. Again, we're going to use Geometer Sketchpad here to take a look at what's really going on. We've got the measure of angle ABC right up here. That would be this angle. And then we've also got the measure of angle CBD. That would be this angle right here. We've got those measured, and then we've got the entire angle, ABD. That's right now it's 67.28. And like before, we've calculated the two angles above, and sure enough, it turns out to be the same as angle ABD. The question is, will that always be the same? Well, yeah, we can move C, and you can see how that changes things there. Even though the angle B or ABC and CBD change, those two down there stay the same. If I change the angle measure like this, well, yeah, that even then they stay the same. And so hopefully you're convinced of the angle addition postulate, that if I add together the two angles, that'll be equal to the entire angle. All right, for you, how are you going to write this down? Well, let's draw an angle here, and then have a ray going through the middle. We'll call this A, B, C, and D. What you know is that angle ABD, for us the top one, plus angle DBC, is going to be equal to the measure of angle ABC. All right. One other thing that you're going to have to do specifically for learning target number 5, classifying angles. You're going to have to measure, and for this you're going to have to use one of the classic geometry tools, a protractor. And so with this protractor, what we're going to do is you're going to take this spot right here, kind of in the middle, and you're going to stick that right on the vertex of the angle. And then you're going to have to rotate this so that you have one edge that is flush with one of the rays. And then you'll take a look at the other one, and well, if you need to, you just have to extend this on out here. It looks like we'd have something right around there. And you have two options. It's either about 31, 32, or 148. Well, you take a look at it, and well, is it an obtuse or an acute angle? And it's clearly obtuse. It's bigger than 90. And so we would have to go with the bigger one, and we would say that this is about 148 degrees. All right, let's take a look at this one. Again, we're going to move this on over. We need to put our spot vertex, and then we're going to have to rotate it so that we've got one of those bases right there on one of the rays. Now this one is clearly acute, so I'm going to take the smaller of the two angles, and it looks like this one is right here on 40, so this one is 40 degrees. Alright, so that's measuring angles with a protractor. Now, the big thing here is classify it. Well, we're going to classify this one. If it's greater than 90, it's obtuse. Here we are now classifying it. And over here, it's less than 90, so it is acute. And we have classified our angles. Okay, moving on. Here, using the angle addition postulate. It says angle ABC is 175. That would be the entire thing. What are the measures of those two kind of interior angles? Well, angle addition postulate says if I add up those two things, 6x minus 5 plus 4x plus 10, then I would get the entire angle, which I know to be 175. So I'll set those here, add them together, and then equals to 175. Now I have something just like I did the other day. We're going to combine like terms. We've got 10x. Combine negative 5 and 10, that'll make positive 5 equals 175. Subtract the 5 from both sides, and you get 10x equals 170, and x equals 17. At this point, I'm going to have to go ahead and plug 17 back in to find these angles. And so I'm going to say angle ABD is equal to 6 times x, which is 17, minus 5. So 6 times 17 is 102 degrees, minus 5 would leave us with 97 degrees. Alright? And now the other one, CBD. We're going to do the same process, angle CBD. This time we've got 4 times 17 plus 10. Let's see, 4 times 17, I think that's 68, plus 10 makes for 78. If I need to, I can go ahead and kind of add these together and check. 97 plus 78, that is 175. Alright, that's it for lesson number 4, angle addition postulate.